day's work. Uh,
Yes.
Once again, this is Ideal Meals, and this is my idea. And you can do this, see how fast, long, just short of time, 15 minutes. Put this in front of your children, your husband, and they go on this and they be like, nice, good. And they enjoy it.
Yes, yes, you do enjoy it. And is there any other recipe that you could give out today that is simple, people can cook fast or
Oh, sure. I have like like they say, the Dalmatian 101, and actually this is like just one of the cold ideas I have. Plenty more ideas, and
So will you be coming back to our show
sure,
and presenting something else?
sure. I would
Another
love
meal,
to. I
perhaps?
would love to.
and I would like to know, do you do catering?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And again, they can go to yahoo.com, go in Harvey White Chef. All my information is there. My home address, my business phone, and everything. Yeah.
And what is your goal? Where are you planning to be in the next 5 years or?
Well, hopefully, having my own catering hall,
Okay.
and where I could just like let people know that there's someone out there trying to make new ideas.
Okay.
You know.
What about um, that's your expectation where you want to be. What about your
Uh,
own
uh,
show? Have you ever thought about doing your own cooking show? A lot of chefs are doing that now.
yes, yes, yes. With the help of Linda,
Yes.
yes, yes. I
Oh,
would
okay.
And doing more shows.
more shows, yes.
Okay.
And this time, I'd be a little bit more prepared, and I want to bring you much more um, greater stuff other than this first dish that I have for you, and hope you enjoy.
I really enjoy. I really did. I
And,
think what you did was wonderful.
and up and coming shows, you're going to have a better presentation of everything.
Yes,
And
yes.
we'll also feature other guests,
Yes.
other chefs.
Other
as well,
chefs,
right?
yes, other chefs that hopefully with your help will bring to the show, and make it a great show.
Yes. So we see that Linda now is going to be, this going to be an oncoming thing where she presents chefs, different chefs, like each month, or, and she would be doing the hosting a lot of variety different shows. Am I
Yes,
correct?
that is correct.
And what is your next show that you are planning to do?
Well, the next show is on food. He hasn't told me yet what the food is going to be, but the next show is going to be another cooking show and
Okay.
another show on spirituality.
Okay, which I know that you're very interested in your spirituality. I know you had a show like last month with talk a little bit about that show, people.
Oh, I had a show last month about the finding wisdom through the Bhagavad Gita, and it was to educate people on Hinduism and how the Bhagavad Gita, you can use it to find spirituality and find out more of how to have a more enriched life. Meaning, besides having the money, having the education, to go beyond that, to go to the extra mile and find that extra wisdom where you're in tune with your spirituality and you know what's important in life. And that's basically what my show is about, inspiring people to better their lives and enrich their lives with things that are meaningful and also things that will help them to make their everyday lives easier. The name of the show is Finding Wisdom, and finding wisdom in different ways. Like today's show is Finding Wisdom regards to food. My other shows will be Finding Wisdom in regards to health, in regards to politics, in regards to anything that can really, especially religion, learning about different nationalities and different religions. But that's my show talking about the other information on it. But on today's show, my whole show is about you, Mr. White.
Yes.
You're a fantastic chef,
Thank you.
and I've known you for a little bit,
Right.
and I feel that you're just so great. People need to get to know the type of foods that you know you can create the
Great.
meals
Exactly.
because you're very creative.
Yes.
And when you want to think of a meal that's quick and easy and creative, that's what we're looking for today.
Right.
Presentation, colors, food that's advertising. And also, my co host here today, Arlene Alcindor, she will also be presenting more cooking shows with me and perhaps be my co host on some other shows as well.
Yes, and like this show today is spiritually because we have this chef who connected with you spiritually, which
yeah.
was really good. You met him and you brought him on the show, and your show led to this show, which was excellent. And we're proud to have you here, Mr. White,
Thank
who
you.
presented us with a very beautiful dish, this Caribbean cold turkey. So if no one has ever heard of it, you heard of it now, Caribbean cold turkey.
Yeah.
I'm going to say jerk chicken.
Yeah.
Excuse me for saying it wrong, but it's Caribbean jerk chicken.
Right.
Okay. About your father, could you tell us a little bit more about your father? I know you went into little small stuff,
Details,
but
yeah.
could you give us a little bit more detail about your father?
Yes, I can. I just waited for him. You know, when I was younger, I was about 8 years old, and I knew that the occupation that he was in. He cooks food, and every day I used to wait till he come home from work, and because you know why? Because he had the goodies in the bag.
Okay.
And when he did, I knew I was waiting for him because I wait for him faithfully. And I just said from that point, you know, I was truly interested in becoming a chef, creating my own ideas, food that people can look at,
Yes.
love it,
Yes.
taste buds water before they can taste it.
Yes.
And that's how I wanted always to present my food. And my mother also enlightened me that that would be the thing that I should go into because my family, even when people outside my family and gatherings, I cook. People call me to cook for them.
Okay.
You know, and I don't want to cook for them because I cook too much.
Okay.
But I love it though.
Okay.
I truly love it.
Okay.
And my father's another person who inspired me to really get into what I love.
Okay.
You know, and from that point, my hands has been into food.
But that's good because, you know, often we always hear that the mother taught someone, but the father here was a big influence on you, which was excellent because sometimes in this life we need our fathers too. We don't give our fathers much credit as we give our mother, but that's why I asked you what I did because you had said so beautiful words about your father, how he started you. So your father and your mother was the influence in your life.
Yes.
So that is wonderful to hear.
Well, I have a question for you before we go. Our time is about up.
Okay.
What was a defining moment for you? And if you can help someone else out there who's trying to define where they want to go with their future, and how did you know that you were chef material? And then
well, actually, before I even knew I was chef material, I knew that I know how to cook. And I knew that I know how to add flavor to the food and not overdo it, but just give it the right amount of zazz. And the artistic part of my cooking came in when I went to culinary arts school.
Okay.
You know, and then I started viewing things that other chefs was doing. I also was led under other chefs. And from that point, I just went on.
Okay, well, I'm so glad that you can stay to be on our show, and I'm glad to work with you in the future.
Okay.
And
Miss Arlene?
I'm glad to have you here today. We have enjoyed you. You have inspired me to cook a little bit more.
Great.
And I'm so happy that you're here today, my co-host,
Thank you.
And I just want to say, tune in next time. We have a lot of shows coming up. Look out for Finding Wisdom show, and look for the featured topic. And we hope to see you soon. Tune in next time. This is Linda Singh.
Idea Mills.
Yes, it was a great show.
If they're finished.